So there was this this Dodge Charger, like up at the top of the hill by my house, like on my way to work, and I kept passing by it, and I'm like, oh, it's for sale. That's cool, you know. And then my wife's like, did you see the artistic rendering of the leprechaun on the side, like the custom paint job leprechaun on the side of the Charger? I'm like, no. It's got this like smoky green finish. The paint job was really freaking dope. I finally saw it, and I was like, and I was asking, I was like, is it just a regular run of the mill leprechaun, or is it like the leprechaun movie like Warwick Davis?
It's not just a leprechaun, Lucky Charms.
It's not a leprechaun theme. It's literally the leprechaun from the movie Leprechaun. So anyway, I had this whole like half-baked concept of going to buy the leprechaun Charger, but going up to the guy and be like, dude, you gotta like knock some money off of this Charger because this whack fucking leprechaun artistic rendering on this thing's fucking lame. But in the back of my head, it's like the only reason I'm buying it is because the sweet leprechaun mural.
Just really trying to play it cool. Be like, this stupid leprechaun thing on here. What even is this? I don't even know what movies these might be from.
It's the coolest fucking
or
thing I've ever seen.
This actor is. I have no clue.
That's amazing.
I'm just having like the
You're
David
just sweating.
Lynch.
You're just like,
yeah. It's like I'm having that internal monologue from like David Lynch's Dune, where it's just like, this is the best leprechaun mural I've ever seen in my life. The sleeper has awoken.
Was it a newer style Charger, or was it like a
new?
vintage?
Yeah, no. So okay, I would take. If it was a vintage Charger,
vintage with Warwick Davis on the side,
someone slapped. That would kind of stick in my craw, but no.
While you're still paying off your electric vehicle, you get an additional Charger.
That's just not even in like. And it's not even. Can we get back to me talking about my minivan?
I got rid of the minivan, but I think I got something even better.
Dude,
is this better?
Seriously though, I in my mind though, I was like, dude, I could talk this guy down, and I'm talking him down on the sheer thing that drew me in the first place. Wow. That sweet freaking leprechaun mural.
That's actually a good way to segue into this episode of the Must View Review, episode 19. Is this for real?
No, 19? Is that for real?
Yeah. This is episode 19.
We're prolific is the word.
Shit.
And it's just videos that came across my feed that I was like, is this for real? Some of them are real. Some of them I can't believe are real. And some of them maybe aren't real.
Because when I first saw that leprechaun mural, my mind was blown.
Of course it was. Of course it was.
You couldn't believe it was real.
I was like, this is just... You couldn't pick a better thing to put on your car.
It's not car related, but whatever. Sure. I believe you.
Maybe he hit a stroke of good luck, and maybe he got into it with a leprechaun, you know?
Maybe.
I don't know, but I feel like the Warwick Davis leprechaun is synonymous with bad luck, though, at least for the people who run across him.
Yeah. He's got
so
the
if you
coin.
got him on your car, I don't know.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Court said someone's outside shooting a gun. I didn't hear that. It's probably fireworks for Memorial Day.
Is it fireworks? Who would be shooting a gun in your neighborhood?
I mean, rednecks.
Your neighborhood wasn't that rednecky, if I remember correct.
Because I found a shotgun shell. Are you sure it's not fireworks? It's Memorial Day weekend.
We got to leave this
is all staying in. You're supposed to be there to protect them. You're the protector of the family.
I don't have
He's got 2 dogs up there.
I'm gonna go check this out. Hold on.
What's he gonna do about it?
I don't know. Check it out.
If I get shot, you have the evidence.
Last words. What are your last words?
It's just the video. The video feed is only of your basement. We don't have. There's no evidence.
We don't have any evidence. Wow.
Nope. This is still hearsay, I think. We only heard from a secondhand source that there was gunshots going on.
Well, he's got the lead walls down in that basement, so he can't hear a thing. Headphones. Someone could be tearing up his entire house. He wouldn't hear it.
He should just sick his dogs on him. Even though those dogs would be completely ineffectual.
He's bleeding out.
Oh, he's bleeding out. Put this up on YouTube. Send this to the authorities.
I can live stream it. I'll live stream it.
Put it up. We're going live on YouTube right now. Live murder, or death at least.
I might die.
But
what did you think of that? That was good, right?
What was it? Was it fireworks or was it gunshots?
I don't know. Undecided. I didn't hear it from here.
Were you being robbed?
I did have my cans on, so I don't fucking know for sure.
But Scott, imagine if you had these cans on. You think you'd be able to? What do you think? You think you'd hear anything with these guys on?
What is that?
Those are cool.
Jekyll
man.
and Float? Is that what that says? Is that the brand name?
I believe so.
Float Electrostat.
Yeah, from 1987.
Electrostatic.
Yeah.
Those are headphones of the future.
It's pretty cool.
A future that doesn't exist.
The future of
and maybe
50 years ago, 40 years ago.
Maybe if we got that future, things might be better today.
Right?
If people wore stuff like that.
Is it pretty cool?
Not to get all like audiophile nerd with this, but do you think that you need a headphone preamp to run those babies?
Yes, because I know what that is.
Probably.
Do you think
And I think it's like
sold with a.
It's like a cable comes with situation. I don't think you can like take.
Yeah, look how big that cable is. That's not just like a headphone cord. That's like a power cord for your TV.
It's like a ribbon.
I love those lay flat cables like that. I have an Ethernet cable that is a lay flat like that. Love it.
You definitely can't. It's not for like falling asleep in bed.
There's got to be an amp sold with. What's Jekyll and Float? Was that a?
That's what I was saying. Is that the brand?
It's gotta be.
Jekyll. I've never heard of a Jekyll anything.
Jekyll and Float.
I think I've heard of electrostatic headphones. In fact, they still make those. I'm pretty sure. Jekyll? You got more Jekyll information?
Yeah, just Googled it. There's some.
Yep, that's what I was looking at.
You got the wire over top ones. Look at that. That's a lot of wire they give you. You can really.
I like the guy with the glasses here.
This one?
That guy. Yeah, that's framing his face really well.
It's as if he has hair.
Yeah, you can cover up the fact that you're the male pattern baldness.
There's a preamp.
Do you think he's listening to there's the preamp? See?
They're all listening to Giorgio Moroder, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm. No, I was going to say he's listening to Bee Gees. I think he's listening to Bee Gees.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool.
Look at the frequency response on those. Damn.
It's pretty good.
That's a good response curve.
Damn, I know what that means.
It's a good response curve. Look at that freaking preamp, dude.
Yeah, this is a lot of voltage.
Look at all those.
Can we review and enhance that, please?
No. Which one?
No.
The preamp.
What about it?
Just zoom in on it.
He wants the review and enhance. What didn't you
I want to
understand
review
about
and
it?
enhance.
I can't like zoom
Can you
in
zoom?
with this.
Just forget it. God damn it.
We need, if we're gonna get a soundboard, we really need to have like a screeching tires, like someone like slamming on the brakes.
Yeah, I can't be diving down forums. That's not what this is all about, man. There you go.
That better not come through. I'm gonna be so mad. We're not doing soundboards.
We're gonna take.
You should have used that for the last one. Where were you on the soundboard then?
That's a good point. Very good point. I'm going to download a bunch of samples. We're going to make this really good.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Okay, so next. Next, we have something that was kind of weird, but is definitely real, and it's the welcome video for Felsted University.
Okay.
What?
Oh, look at that.
Wow, look at the campus.
We inspire.
Where's Felsted University?
Oh, the performing arts.
I want to say Denmark.
Where on earth?
We commit.
Ah, the King's game of cricket.
We create.
Wearing a tie while doing arts and crafts is definitely safe.
A lot of these people look like they could be my relatives.
They are Felsted, Rob. How do you feel about that? Not you. They are.
I would have liked to at least get an audition.
Did you look up where your alma mater is, though?
My namesake?
Was that more of a prep school? That wasn't university.
Where do you guys guess that it is?
That wasn't uni.
Where do you get what's your guess?
I think it's in Wales.
Denmark.
Essex, near London.
Oh, near London.
Okay. Hey, that's where the guy from
He's from Sussex? Did I make that
I thought
up?
you said Essex.
I don't know. I don't know who he's talking about, so I couldn't tell you.
From the interview you were definitely awake for?
Oh, wait, that one. Now I remember.
The Conjuring tapes. The Conjuring tapes.
Now I remember.
Sorry, god damn it.
Yeah. Essex.
I may or may not have been there.
Alumni, old Felstedians.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I kind of want to,
Richie Rich founded it?
Where are you seeing that?
Richie Rich.
Where do you see that?
Richard Rich.
Now it's just this is fake. This is the fakest university.
It's real?
Wow.
This is like Phoenix Online.
It's Felsted in person.
Richie Rich.
Richard Rich, former Lord High Chancellor of Great Britain. Wow. So,
Lord High Chancellor.
yeah, dude, you guys
You should contact them. See, get a scholarship.
At least a T-shirt.
Let's see. Let's see if there's any notable alumnus.
Okay. From Felsted University.
I'm thinking
it
Guy
doesn't
Ritchie.
seem like there's
Guy
anybody.
Ritchie. Guy Ritchie?
It's just there's a lot of people on here, but nobody that's no one that's immediately jumping out at me.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah,
Okay, theater. Here we go. Theater, music, art, broadcasting. Anything that looks notable.
This is good television right here.
Nope.
Okay. Well, maybe if I do get a scholarship, I can major in this.
Nope.
Hang on.
I mean, there was a lot of names on there. I wasn't reading them all.
Jesus, what happened there? Are those otters? What are those? Oh.
You think that's real?
Why would he... The intrusive thoughts won.
He's
Do you
wanting
guys
to
have
see-
intrusive thoughts?
What?
He probably hurt himself.
That doesn't look like it would be fun.
That's probably why he didn't get out right away, because he
he
definitely,
was-
like,
About to let the sweet release of death take over.
yeah. He definitely jammed something in his back or his knee or something.
There's not a lot of room for error.
No. I'm surprised he made it in at all.
He nailed it as about as square as you could.
You know he's been either doing it for a while or thinking about it.
Can we do like can we slow the speed down at all and like see if he hits his head or
I
I think it's
so.
his tailbone. If you look at the angle that he's going in, he's like going in a seated position.
Do it.
Yeah, I mean
Slower.
the water would cushion your fall a little.
Nah.
Ooh, this music slowed down too.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's like all the movie trailers these days.
He's in
See,
there.
he goes in like a seated position. Maybe if he landed square on his back, but
I don't think you want to. It almost looks like he landed on one of his cheeks, like one to the one side.
Well, there's no way it felt good.
Which
Let's put it that way.
yeah.
he's definitely.
Because that's just
gonna
got to
have
be a
some-
metal sink, right?
Yes.
He's gonna have some lingering injuries from that.
I mean, hopefully it was his last day. I mean, I honestly, until just watching it now, I wasn't sure if that was even real. I was like, maybe that's like
Definitely-
some trickery. Maybe AI did that. No, that looked real.
Yeah. It definitely looked like it could have been AI nonsense.
Yeah. It's, and
But I also,
what's that?
like you said, could be his last day. And he was just like, fuck it. I'm doing this. I've been thinking about it, and it's happening.
What was the uniform? Are you guys clocking the uniform as being to like any particular fast food? Do you think it's fast food or?
Hard to say. He looks like he's on
Chipotle?
stage crew. He's just wearing all black.
Is that how Chipotle people dress?
Maybe.
Well, no.
You're the
Cannonballing
Chipotle
yours.
expert, aren't you, Sky?
Oh my god, I love Chipotle.
He doesn't look
Oh
at
my
them in the
God.
face when he's telling them the dirty things he wants.
I was just talking about this at work at lunch. I was telling them like when they get to wrapping your burrito and they can't finish the wrap and it's just like this huge mass that they can't even get the tortilla around. Like, yes, thank you. And then it's like, don't worry. I actually told the Chipotle crew one time that I was gonna go home and eat it alone, so no one was gonna watch me eat. Like, don't worry, you didn't do anyone a disservice. No one's gonna have to watch me eat this. I'm gonna go. I told them. They didn't think it was funny though. No, it's not.
I don't know why not.
Because you know why? Because the Chipotle crew, I love them for the burrito artistry, but they don't have a good sense of humor. The one time I went in there and they forgot my queso, so I had to go back in, and it was such a thing, I have to go back in, cut through the line, be like, "Hey, you didn't give me my queso," and then the girl behind the counter, young lady, she's not, she goes to hand me the queso cup, and then she put
That's fun.
she's
What,
trying
she
to
was just messing with you?
yeah, she was messing with me, but it was such the wrong time to do that because I was already mad because she had forgotten my queso, and then she's pulling a whoop, gotcha.
and then
You're like, no,
and then
I
you
need
pulled
my
out
queso.
a 9mm.
Well,
Charles
actually,
Bronson
what I
style.
did was when she finally handed it over, I flicked it on right into her face, burning hot queso.
Smart. I actually
It was falling down part 2 in there.
surprisingly, I went. I was gonna go for a hike with Kate, my wife, today, and she was like, "Oh, let's like stop off and get some coffee first." So I was like, "Oh yeah, that sounds nice." So I just get like a simple like hot coffee. They gave me like a bigger one, which was cool. And so I go and I sit down, and I'm like sitting there on my phone at the table, and Kate's waiting for hers, and all of a sudden I somehow managed to knock this full medium-sized piping hot cup of coffee all over the table. And I could see just like the steam rising from the table. I was bone dry, but she was just like like a river of lava going towards her.
Oh, she was sitting across from you.
Yeah, just like I was completely dry. It was just like the entire medium coffee fit on the table. It was all on there, and I was just like, can I get a towel or something?
You should just been looking at the employees like, there's a spill over here. Someone's got to come clean this up.
It was pretty embarrassing.
Did you scald Kate with it, or she got out of there?
Oh, she was covered in it. We had to go home. We just went home. We didn't even go on the hike.
She was
You
covered.
couldn't go on the hike.
It went towards her. It was like just a rush of hot coffee.
But weren't there napkins? Wasn't there like paper napkins to catch it?
Like, do you know how much like
An
that's
entire coffee.
It's like 12 ounces just poured like seconds ago.
I would be furious.
She took it in stride.
It was a good sport.
Yeah, she was good. Everyone was like the whole staff was like not. They did not care. They were just like, "We got it. It's fine. You want another coffee?"
It's all right. This happens all the time. Our cups are really flimsy.
Yeah, I was like, "It's got to be the cups, right?" And I just walk out the door. I tipped him.
Well, see ya.
I tipped him, but it was covered in coffee. So, just kidding. I tipped him beforehand.
Your bills are covered in coffee.
You had to drip dry him. No, it was, and I was nothing, not a drop on me. It was incredible. So back to your Chipotle thing. This was a real Taco Bell ad that was targeted to me, and I was like, "Is this real?"
Have you even heard that the crispy chicken nuggets are back in Taco Bell? Well, what are you doing if you haven't? And they're crispy.
Is that Alyssa Milano?
No, I don't know who that is.
And your freezer
No.
nuggets could never.
Not Alyssa Milano.
And what else is back? The Bell sauce.
This was when
You're
I
welcome.
asked my wife. I was like, "What is like the hand, like something in front of the hand? Is that a thing?"
I think it's the ingredients.
I know what
covering
she's
the
holding
ingredients.
up. I mean, like the presenting.
She's covering the ingredients, though.
No, I think
She's
I know what
covered.
it is. I think it's for the focus on the camera. So like you point it towards the camera, and that way it'll focus. It's like a bigger area for it to focus on instead of just like holding up a little thing.
But you can just hold it like that.
And then you're still in focus, and then the little thing in front isn't. But if you put your whole hand up there, then it'll autofocus it.
Oh my god!
But she covered all the funky ingredients too, all the chemicals.
I think that's just like
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it was.
It's just let's just watch it again. This is it's Taco Bell's account. This is an advertisement.
This is from the official Taco Bell account.
Yeah.
Have you even heard?
I was gonna
loving
say, I thought this might have just been some lady doing like a free Taco Bell ad, trying to get free Taco Bell.
No.
But if you're saying this is like
Is that
legit,
something we can do?
Maybe.
Is that a possibility that I
I think
could
there's
do?
all sorts of influencers
you
doing that, trying to
heard?
get free stuff.
Yeah.
So you can do that all you want.
Have you
I don't think
heard
I don't know
about
if it really
Taco Bell?
works.
Have you heard about this Baja
learn
Blast
the
I've been
lines.
drinking?
Have you heard about Chipotle, about how they just make giant burritos?
They're crispy.
Haven't
All white meat, chicken on the end. Your freezer burnt nuggets could never. And what else is back? The bell sauce.
the bell sauce. What is the bell sauce? I didn't try
You're
that.
welcome.
And she doesn't even say what the bell sauce is.
She doesn't give any information. I think this is just what people talk like on the internet.
What is the backdrop here? Like, it looks like a
It's
sad.
a great question.
Like, it looks like a shower curtain, maybe.
It looks like a shower curtain.
Well, what are you doing?
It's got like a rip.
Yeah. It's not even one piece.
I think Taco Bell might be doing them. So, like, I could probably
Got the
shoot
Baja
something
Blast
that
going,
looks-
right?
I see the Baja Blast. Don't get me wrong. I clocked the Baja Blast. The extra large Baja Blast is the first thing I fucking saw on the frame.
Crispy.
Like, who is this person? Why should I be listening to her about the crispy chicken nuggets?
I don't think she's ever eaten Taco Bell in her life. I got the Taco Bell bod. She doesn't have a
The
Taco
fact
Bell
that
bod.
there's still like food, this food is in front of her and she's not just eating it right away.
Yeah, I think
tells me she does not eat this.
My promo would go a little bit different. It would be like,
just mouthful of chicken.
have you heard?
Can I get some more of these nuggets? I got.
Well, that's like a a thing in like commercials and stuff. You're supposed to, like, when you eat the food, you're supposed to take either a small bite or you take the bite and then you spit it into like a bucket later. Like when they yell cut.
No.
Not me.
I wouldn't spit. Okay,
I
good.
don't do
No.
that. I just eat it. I don't even care.
You get a free meal.
Just more free meals than you could possibly want. There was
Can I ask?
This lady's not even doing any of that.
no. That's what I mean. She doesn't have the
Not even-
joy that we have for these products.
She's not telling me that these nuggets are very good with her actions.
She's very much got Terminator sunglasses on too.
Yeah.
Those are very much like what Arnold wore in the first Terminator.
That's a good point.
The mic foam
Yeah.
on her mic, it's getting
It's just like a hat.
it's mismatched. Yeah,
It's a hat. It should be down to here.
yeah, they're not. She's just striking out on so many levels for me right now.
Got Taco Bell endorsement.
This is a very low rent ad that Taco Bell's putting together.
I find her to be disingenuous. I find it all to smack of disingenuity.
In the movie Pretty Boy that I'm in, that's coming out soon, there's a scene where there's one shot where I walk into frame and I pick up a slice of pizza and I just eat the slice in one go. And I had to do, I think, 4 or 5 takes of that. It was just a Domino's slice. So it's not that much, but I did it over and over again.
That must have been torture. That must have been torture just eating the Domino's. Last time we got Domino's, I don't know why, but I was like, oh, they have good deals. I'm going to push to get Domino's tonight as like takeout. And I went and got it and brought it back. And I took one bite of that pizza and I was just like, there's just something that tastes off about this. So I didn't eat any more of it. I had slight stomach pain.
Does that look like spit to you?
But my wife ate more of it and she really felt sick afterwards, and I was just like, it's that Domino's poison.
But if Domino's would like to sponsor the show, the Must View Review is willing to forgive the transgressions of the past.
The garlic
they had that
knots were
marketing strategy for a while where it was just like, we know it sucks, we're sorry, we're making it better.
It really, and you know what it is? It's that they don't have that quality franchise to franchise, so it's like some of those franchises are just like using like old ingredients and just slapping it all together. Pretty bad.
And then,
But she got me
and
back.
then they sell it to you.
She got me back, though, because I said I wasn't having one more bite, and she got sick from that. But I brought a pasta salad home last night, and the thing was cracked.
Okay.
And I had some anyway. It was an
Did
open
you get
container.
sick?
No, but she was using me like one of those royal testers to see if I died.
She's I think this is what how she was planning on presenting you the next day or whatever.
Wow.
She was like, you just test out my food and we'll just like see what happens.
Where is this going? There's got to be.
The fact that she's not going to prom as Elvira.
This is how she showed up to prom.
That's
What
not
the hell?
That's not nearly as spooky enough.
That's. I don't know. What? I'm so confused. Why?
This is how the funeral
Why would
director's
you-
daughter wanted to show up to
Oh.
school.
Can I ask a stupid question? What's fuck Jerry?
It's just like a meme page. You haven't heard of the most like popular things.
But yeah, she should have been dressed way more goth to be making an entrance inside of a coffin from a hearse. Like, what is this? Put some effort into it. There's no presentation.
I'm thinking Elvira to update a little bit more, or maybe a Gwanguli.
Okay, so
getup.
you need folks to put a little effort into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little thought.
You got this field trip, but
This was in your feed?
but they're going on a field trip and they're gonna put in the work. They're gonna put in the effort to make it a special day trip for the gals from the church gang. You know, and they're not going to go to Chipotle. They're not trying that. They're not going to gamble with Domino's. They're going to go to their favorite place.
Hey, y'all, I'm live. Wait a minute, Edna. I'm live at Chick-fil-A with a bunch of seniors who cannot seem to control themselves. So here we go.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit, dude.
Everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
That's a fun day out for them.
This is a trip, dude.
Is this real?
The face painting is.
I mean,
Is this real life? If you were a child, there's children there.
Yeah.
yeah.
If you were a child and you were there that
What
day,
a fun day.
that would be burned into your memory, wouldn't
It's
it?
kind of burning into my memory
I'd
right
never
now.
go
What are you
back.
talking about?
Yeah.
It's scary.
I'll never forget this.
Yeah. They better gotten comped that meal for putting in all that effort.
You guys are just trying to get my night terrors to come back.
We're just
What,
giving you
for these
different
cow
options
people?
for eating, you know?
Yeah,
The
like,
ladies
how
at
do
that
I-
first table, they're
Look
almost
at-
wearing. They're basically wearing corpse paint.
The one's got soulful eyes like a cow. Their eyes are all too soulful.
Well, let's get off of food for now. And just see, like...
Can we not?
What?
We should never get off of. This should be a food podcast.
I'll consider it. Well, this one...
It's not a podcast.
That's just people talking about food. This one is not food, and it's not fucking AI. It's not the computers doing all the art for us. This is when we did the art. The humans were in charge of the art. And
Like that.
we made the nightmares.
Adorable than a boy and his troll.
Oh no!
What
A
the?
troubled teen
Fuzz
befriends a
bucket.
troubled troll. Or maybe not a troll.
What the?
but a-
What?
That's Fuzzbucket.
or a rat.
I'm gonna have night terrors now. What the fucking hell is this?
Together they watch TV.
Now is this
they
a full
bond,
moon? Full moon production?
No, ABC.
They sing and dance.
ABC.
This is an ABC
What the
production.
hell?
They bond.
Is he a possum?
He's a troll. I think
What is
they
happening?
said. He seems very possum-like.
He's got a possum tail.
Yeah, full-on rat tail.
I love you too, Fuzz.
He loves him.
This was back when
love
children's
Fuzz
media
Bucket.
they weren't worried about causing nightmares. They
I
were
feel like
intending
this-
on it.
Look
This
at that
kid's
rat
face
tail.
is very much mimicking. Like him and Fuzzbucket look a little
that thing?
similar. What?
Oh, you touched
What the fuck was it? What was at the end there, dude?
Would you touch that thing?
Is there more to that
No, that was the end
trailer?
of it.
What happened?
That was the end of the trailer. What context was that? Hang on.
Ick. Would you touch that thing?
But no, I would not touch that thing.
Don't touch that thing.
That thing
Is it- are
should
you-
go straight to hell and stay there.
Fuzzbuck.
They're saying, would you touch Fuzzbucket?
No. I would touch him with a baseball bat over and over again.
I wouldn't invite that thing in my home.
I love how he's got control over his ears.
It's a federal crime to mess with people's mail. You know that, right? He got in there anyway. I don't know. What do you think?
Who played Fuzzbucket? Who played Fuzzbucket?
The description of this movie on IMDb says an invisible creature befriends a 12-year-old boy.
Oh, he's
who played him,
invisible.
He's invisible, allegedly.
Oh,
Who played him?
So only the kid can see him.
I don't know. I don't know if it says who did who was in the
Yeah,
costume.
this is a magical world of Disney situation.
Because it says someone named Phil Fondacaro played him, but he doesn't look like a little person. Oh wait, no, it is.
Oh,
maybe.
he's definitely a little person.
Oh
He's got big.
no,
man
you've
energy.
seen this guy before.
Is this on Disney Plus?
This is a Disney movie, yeah.
It's on Disney
It's
Plus.
just a movie or just a pilot?
I don't know.
I think it's
It says The Magical World of Disney presents Fuzzbucket.
Fuzz Bucket. So, you know, if you're worried about not having night terrors, you're welcome.
Well, I'm gonna watch that just to give me some more. I honestly think that it's pretty good comedic fodder. So I'm trying to get my night terrors back
Trying to get him back. Smart.
so we can have like more updates. You know.
I think if you do a little this move, if you do a bunch of this,
Okay.
maybe your brain will respond in the correct way.
Honestly, I can't spin even for like 2 or 3 revolutions without feeling very sick.
Does this
anymore.
count? I guess that's a spin. She's not like doing
That's a
the neck
spin.
turn thing where you don't get dizzy.
What's the neck turn thing?
So, like, if you move your neck and then your body, you don't get dizzy. I could never do it. Cheetah was not doing that. Yeah, she's puking on the floor probably.
Definitely.
She's singing again.
But that's some pretty impressive spinning, I thought.
I'm gonna go on record right now to
Oh boy.
say I'm not really a fan of Alanis.
You don't love
Morissette.
this?
She needs more arm movement.
You don't love this?
I just think
The arm should be spinning too as she's spinning.
That's true.
I think she has
Yeah.
to spin. She has to spin during her concerts because the singing talent is just not there. She's got to do something to distract.
It's a lot of spinning. One would say too much.
And I thought she was great in Dogma, but I just can't listen to her sing.
Wow. Hot take.
What a reference.
Well, this is, a thing that I definitely saw on television, but I'd forgotten who was playing this iconic villain from the Adventures of Lois and Clark.
No, I'm certainly not bitter. Ah, Superman! Don't tell me you
Our old friend.
Walks out of the courthouse with a cigar in his
the
hand.
charges. What? Well, all you need is a good lawyer. Trust me, you are going to love it, man. Anyway, I just signed to write a book about the whole experience. It's called Why This is the Greatest Country on Earth.
Superman, helpless against the judicial system. You can't punch the Constitution.
I admire your bluntness.
I like how far into the conversation he goes before he chooses privacy.
A synthetic nerve block we were developing, disguised as aspirin, makes people susceptible to suggestion.
Yeah, right. People take it for headaches, then buy our crap because they just believe what they're told. Well, what's the problem?
Are you alone?
This is a lot of
I just got out
exposition.
of jail, Knox.
A DEA agent and a reporter are on to us.
Pull over.
Now you can't listen.
Get out.
Now, Lane and this agent are both going to be testifying at the Superman trial, aren't they?
I think I read about it.
Now, wouldn't it be sweetly ironic if something happened to them right under his nose? Might just put the final nail in the coffin of his career, eh?
Yes. Yes, it would.
Why don't you get right on that?
Superman, you are the one getting exploited here. I've got.
Then there's just a bonus Ben Stein
What?
at the end.
And not just them. Let's go after the ones selling the Superman comic books and not cutting you in. And the T-shirts. Let's get a piece of that action. Is the problem money? No problem. First viewer on me, pro bono. You'll just sign over the TV movie rights to me. Right
That
there.
hair looks so uncomfortable.
I don't know why that's at the end there, but
I've worn my hair all shellacked like that before, and it's just oof.
I mean, he's flying through the air. He's leaping tall buildings in a single bound. You can't have any hair
that's a
movement.
good point. Poke your eye.
Hair
out.
movement is a sign of
It
weakness.
is.
Just like Jack Donaghy says.
I think like that would I wonder what the stylist did to get that fully wetted look.
I mean, that's like, I think Dean Cain's hair complements, like, he's just got that kind of hair, you know?
Hold on, so can you roll that back a touch? It's like it's blurring a little bit.
It's blurring?
Because it's just like a movement during the frame. There you go. That's better. Here. Let me get the sideburn there though, because it's so wet.
Yeah, find that 0.1 second part of the clip, DJ. Find it. Get it because Sky wants to see it.
There.
Nope,
So,
you screwed it up.
blurry.
You gotta go back.
No.
Go back
No.
0.2 seconds.
There you go. That's good. It's so wet. But look, he's got like a 2.
I was always really impressed by his wetness of his hair.
It's weird though because it's long, but then he's got like a 2 on his sideburns and like just up the side of his head. Yeah. That's a 2 as well. But then he's got like full wet.
Yeah, they have hairstylists on Lois and Clark, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think the hairstylist was out to lunch is what I'm trying to say.
What are you talking about? That is a professional haircut.
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
That looks...
That's a superhero's haircut.
It looks very uncomfortable to wear. It's super stupid looking.
No.
I mean,
That's
to make Christopher Reeve's hair for Superman look natural comparatively, that took a lot.
Did it?
Because Christopher Reeve had like the freaking spinny, like the corkscrew hair curl.
You know what, Schuyler?
I'm sure that was Clark Kent.
That's Clark
Superman.
Kent you're talking about.
Yeah, that's a different person. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, Superman had the spit curl.
Yeah.
But either way, aren't you glad you live in a world where Bruce Campbell is pulling one over on Superman?
That almost didn't look. That almost didn't look like Dean Cain in that one frame. Is that like his stunt double?
For just standing there in a crowd?
Yeah. I feel like
no, it's all Dean Cain. It's just the '90s. You just forget what he looked like.
Yeah. Did Dean Cain have a lot of work done? Because I feel like he looks way different now.
I think it's just the passage of time.
I'm almost positive.
The ravages of time.
It doesn't look good for any of us.
Except for Bruce Campbell. He looks exactly like that to this day.
Yeah, he should have been Superman.
He should have been. I would have seen that movie.
I'm calling it. He should have been Superman all along.
This was in your feed though, like they fed this to you?
Yeah, baby.
Why?
Because I'm fucking looking up all stupid videos all the time. What do you think?
Yeah.
It's the must-view review. They know what I must
We
view.
ruined our algorithm because we're the ones looking up the clips.
My algorithm hasn't been touched.
Mine is
Yeah, we know how much you haven't been doing.
I texted the group and I'm like, why is this stuff about AOC coming up on my video details? And it's like, oh yeah, it's because all I watch is David Pakman and Daily Show, and then the guitar shredding.
Just start watching more Bruce Campbell, and they'll just suggest him all the time. He's been around.
Yeah,
that's fair. That's fair.
Or just suggest the must-view review. Watch the must-view review. Keep watching. We're almost at 20. So, we're so unattainable.
Unobtainable. Unless you want to give us money, then we'll be very obtainable.
They're going to pay us in unobtainium.
Yes, I was about to say unobtainium.
I haven't made it through any Avatar movie. I haven't gotten through it.
No,
I watched the first one. I saw the first one.
Well, you know what's shorter?
It was good.
The must-view review. Much more.
much
reasonable.
Not by much.
A much more reasonable length, and we'll make fun of James Cameron, who is vastly more successful.
That's right.
By YouTube standards, it is about an Avatar length screening.